Hi, I'm Greg from Creative Music, and I want to let you know that the Adventures in Harmony course has over 12,000 chords that have been computer engineered. These are not just chords, plain chords, but the chords in this course, like I said, there are over 12,000 of them, and this is one of my products. I have them on 4x6 index cards. But these chords are a musician's, a writer's dream, because those 12,000 chords have what I'm going to call the Lego building principle, where these chords can be put together in any order and they're going to sound good. You can't screw it up. Like I said, these chords have been engineered and designed so they all fit together like Lego building blocks, and we have a patent pending on this whole technique on how we design these chords to fit together in the United States Patent Office. Just to give you a quick look at what I mean by they can go together in any order, and you can create all sorts of interesting and beautiful chord transitions. Just say, for example, you're going from a 5 chord to a 1 chord in the key of D flat, from an A flat chord to a D flat chord. And you want to put a chord in between. You want to use your Lego building block principle. Just add more chords in between this 5 to 1 progression. Like I said, there are no rules. There are probably other courses out there on the market saying that, you know, only these chords, the 1, 4, and 5 are allowed. But in this course, any chord can go to any other chord, any other tone, as long as you use the 6,000 chords or 12,000 chords that I have in my course. There's plenty of options to choose from, and these are those hard-hitting chords. I'm just going to show you. This is how you're able to play a song and play it different every single time, because you don't decide until the second before you hit the chord what chords you're going to play. You just decide at that moment, oh, I think I want it to be an E chord. Oh, I think I want it to be an A flat chord. You decide at that very second what the chord's going to be. So your music is different every single time. And I just want to demonstrate that principle. Here we are on a 5 chord, an A flat chord, A flat in the bass, G flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat, and going to a 1 chord, a D flat chord, D flat in the bass, A flat, C, E flat, F, and A flat. Okay, we're just going to transition between those 2 chords, and we're just going to add another tone in the middle. And like I said, you can decide at the last minute what that tone is, and you can't screw it up with this chords, because these chords have that Lego building block principle. So here I am on the 5, and just say, oh, I want to insert a B chord in between. Just go ahead and do it. The chords are all laid out in the course based on tone, by melody tone. You just look up the tone, and you'll find 30, 40, 50 choices for each possible melody tone. I'm just going to demonstrate a few, or just let you hear a few, just to demonstrate the principle. So here I am on a 5, and I'm trying to get down to my 1, and I need to put something in between. So right now, I'm just thinking to myself, today, I feel like I need to put a B in between. So I go ahead, and you see that goes beautifully. That B chord, B in the bass, A, D flat, E flat, F, and A flat. So that transition sounds beautiful. Between 5 and 1. If I don't like that one, I can put another chord in between. Like I said, it doesn't matter what note or what tone you choose, they all work, all 12. So like I said, I'm in the key of D flat, going between 5 and 1. Let's put a flat 2 in there, a D. There's no D in the key of D flat, but we can voice a chord that works. That D chord, D in the bass, F sharp, A, C, and F in the melody. That D chord works between that 5 and 1. Suppose we want to put an E in between, some sort of E chord. There's no E in the key of D flat, but we can surely figure out a chord that works between this 5 and 1. So we go from this A flat to this really bright chord, E in the bass, A flat, D flat, F sharp, and B flat. That transition works fine. Suppose we want to put another A flat in between. So we're going to go from 5 to 5 to 1. just to show you that there are many possibilities even for a single tone. So we can go from this A flat to this A flat chord and move down to the 1. Which tone have we not covered? F. We haven't covered the F. That's the 3. Let's put a 3 in between the 5 and 1. 3 to 1. What else? Let's put an A in between, an A chord. So let's go from 5 to sharp 5. That's A in the bass. G, C, B flat F. That's a pretty chord. Back down to the 1. How do we want the major 7 in the bass? The C. There's a chord for that one too. C, A flat, go down to the major 7, and then resolve out to the 1. Like I said, there's choices for every possible tone. How about the G? There's no G in the key of D flat, but we can find a chord for it. And the fun comes when you start mixing them up and putting together and really exploiting this Lego block principle where you just chain the chords together at random and get beautiful sequences. So I'm just going to at the top of my head, just put these chords together between the 5 and 1 and see what I come up with. Let's go from A flat to B to E to D and resolve out on the 1. That was beautiful. How about from the 5 to the E, out to the A, to the 1. I mean, it doesn't matter. They all just fit together. Let's go from the A flat to the D, back to the A flat, to the B, back to the 1. They all fit together in this course. Like I said, it's over 12,000 of these hard-hitting chords that have been engineered to all fit together. And these are those chords that you want to hear, those really pretty chords, not those simple major and minor chords. Like I said, check out the Adventures in Harmony series. Visit our website. Our material is selling like hotcakes. We've shipped this course all over the world to every major country. Our books are also available on Amazon.com.